On Joy Drive. It's 9 minutes past 4 with Dee and Warren this afternoon.
Hey, today kicks off Bi Awareness Week, which runs right through till next Thursday, which is Bi Visibility Day. Here to tell us why it's important and what to expect is Anya Kochetkova. She's an author of a book called Bi and Prejudice and a proud member of the Bi Plus community. Anya, welcome to Joy Drive.
Thank you. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, that's good. Now it's Bi Awareness Week, kicks off today, and of course the big day next Thursday. What does it mean to you, and what can we expect from the week?
Oh, it is a very exciting week, and it's just filled with so many celebrations and so many different things. And Bisexual Awareness Week is just a perfect opportunity to promote bisexual community, just to say that they're there, they exist, and this is here where we are. And I really love that there is such opportunity to be really vocal, especially for those who don't feel like they have the voice. And of course, with Bi Visibility Month, the whole September, and then having Bi Visibility Day on the 23rd, it's almost like a cherry on top of it. It just invites a lot of conversations. And currently, Stand By Us are just about to happen next week. It's going to be several days, and it's a big, beautiful event with so many different events, with bi writers, with music, with yoga, with talking about different types of relationships and talking about different experiences. And leaders around the country from different bisexual groups are getting together to provide this and gather people around. And it's actually just one event. So I'm really, really excited that this is happening.
Anya, what's the biggest issues in your view facing the bi community?
I think there is a whole number of things that we are really finding challenging. And one of them is being absolutely invisible. And often bisexual people are lumped together with all other letters of the alphabet. They are together with other identities, but there are different, unique challenges to bisexual community and bi plus community, and especially because bi plus community is so diverse, including pansexuals and omnisexuals and biromantic and asexuals and many more. I feel that everyone just get lumped together without realizing the nuances and the challenges that they're facing. And that's a big problem, especially when it comes to education, medical space, and legislation.
I didn't realise, and I'm embarrassed to say, I didn't realise until very recently, certainly within the last 4 years, that there was further diversity within the bi community. I didn't even realise till talking with you earlier today that some people don't like to use the term bisexual, they like to use the term bi plus instead. I mean, isn't it interesting that within every letter of our acronym there's also another division, and I wonder if in the end it isn't sort of making it harder for all of us, and why aren't we? I don't mind being lumped together with the trans and the intersex and the bi community. I think it's a wonderful big rainbow community. What are your thoughts on that? Like, do you want your own Bi Visibility Day? Do you feel invisible within the community or in the broader community?
This is such a good question, and I think that we need really actually talk more about it. I'm so glad you're asking that. I think personally I would love to have more nuances and let people be who they are, and every time you encounter someone, ask them what that means to them and who they are, and let them actually tell their specific story, because I bet it's going to be again more nuanced and a bit more different than the next person. And I for a very long time didn't feel such need to have even difference between bisexual and bi, for example, till I heard more and more stories of people feeling uncomfortable that it is sexuality that is discussed, because very often it feels like we're talking about sex, even though it may be not. And even though sex itself is a conversation to have, but in some other communities it just may be challenging. So those nuances I feel are important because they help us express self, and also people can say, oh yes, I exist, this is okay, this is beautiful, I'm actually worthy.
Anya, if someone wants to find out some more information, maybe they're thinking that they may identify as bi, where can they go?
There are so many awesome communities and groups around the country at the moment, and I would highly recommend checking out standbyus.com, because the conference or the forum is kicking in next week, and it's filled with stuff. There's so many events from like 8 o'clock in the morning till late at night, and we have drinks and social gatherings as well. And if anyone wanted to have more of those more nuanced conversations, Bi and Prejudice Instagram account is a great place to come in and talk with others about it. We have a lot of discussions about very small nuances and details very often, because this is where I think as together, people with so many different details, we are really strong and really beautiful.
That's great. So Bi and Prejudice is the place to go. And what was the name of the website again? Bi and
Prejudice is an Instagram account.
Yep.
And then Stand By Us.
Stand By Us with a B-I, not a B-Y.
Correct.
Yeah, okay. Stand By Us.
HBNI, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Look, Anna, we've got to let you go, but Anna Kochetkova, sorry, thanks so much for joining us on Joy Drive. And, happy Bi Visibility Week.